Hey folks, Charles Rizzo here. And let me tell you, in this crazy world we could all use a little more strength, a little more resilience. That's why I'm excited for you to dive into this video. It's your guide to unlocking that inner strength, the Stoic warrior within. We're talking about tangible ways to level up your life actionable steps, the core traits of a powerful individual, and those ancient Stoic principles that'll make you practically bulletproof. We're going to break it all down step by step, so you can walk away feeling like you can conquer any challenge life throws your way. This is about owning your mind, owning your emotions, and becoming the best version of yourself. So buckle up, grab your notepad, and let's dive into the world of Stoicism and see how it can help us become stronger and more resilient. Ever thought about the power of negative visualization? It's a cool way to prepare for life's challenges. We're so busy chasing rainbows and unicorns that we forget about the storm clouds on the horizon. But here's the thing, those storm clouds, they're coming. It's not about being pessimistic, it's about being a realist. Negative visualization, it's like training with weights for your mind. You know how you push your muscles to failure in the gym to make them stronger? Same principle here. You mentally prepare yourself for those worst-case scenarios, and you know what happens? You realize they ain't so bad. You start to develop this mental callus, this resilience that can handle just about anything. Think about it, what if you lost your job? What if your business went belly up? What if your relationship went south? These things happen, man, but here's the beauty of negative visualization. By mentally rehearsing these situations, you take away their power. You're no longer afraid of them because you've already faced them in your mind. You've already started to problem solve. It's like having an escape plan for a burning building. You never want to use it, but if you need it, you're damn glad you have it. So, how do you actually practice negative visualization? Simple. Take some time each day, maybe 10 minutes, and visualize those worst-case scenarios. Really feel the emotions, the fear, the anxiety, the uncertainty. But here's the key. Don't get lost in them. Instead, start thinking about solutions. What steps could you take to mitigate the damage? What resources could you tap into? You'll be amazed at how much calmer and more in control you feel when you're not constantly running from the negative. Because you've embraced it, you've stared it down, and you've realized that even if the worst happens, you'll find a way through. That's real power, man. That's Stoic strength. Let's chat about control, because let's be real, we all want it. We want to control our lives, our futures, and even the people around us. But here's the thing, most of it, it's just an illusion. You can't control the weather, the stock market, or that annoying driver in traffic, but there's one thing you can control, yourself. Your thoughts, your actions, your reactions, that's your turf. That's your kingdom. And once you get that, everything changes. The Stoics, they were all about this. They knew that real freedom comes not from trying to control the outside world, but from mastering your inner world. It's about focusing on what you can influence and letting go of the rest. Think of it like this. You're an archer, and life is throwing all these arrows at you, some good, some bad. You can't control where those arrows land, but you can control how you react to them. You can choose to let them hurt you, or you can choose to deflect them with your shield of Stoic resilience. So, how do you actually do this? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts throughout the day. Are you stuck on things you can't control? Are you letting outside events mess with your emotions? If so, gently bring your mind back to the present moment. Back to your breath. Back to what you can control. Focus on your actions, your effort, your attitude. These are the things that shape your reality. The more you practice this, the more you'll see that true freedom doesn't come from outside circumstances. It comes from within. It comes from mastering your own mind. And that's a power that no one can ever take away from you. All right, let's talk about something that might seem a bit out there, mindfulness and meditation. I know it sounds a little woo-woo, a little new agey, but trust me, this stuff is like a superpower for your mind. It's like taking your brain to the gym. In today's world, our minds are constantly bombarded with information, notifications and distractions. It's no wonder we're all so stressed out and anxious. Mindfulness and meditation, they're like hitting the pause button on that chaos. They give you the space to step back, observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, and just be present in the moment. Think of it like this. Your mind is a lake. When it's constantly being agitated by thoughts and worries, the water's all murky, you can't see clearly. But through mindfulness and meditation, you allow that mud to settle and the water becomes clear. You can see things for what they really are. Now, meditation, it's not about emptying your mind completely. That's a myth. It's more about becoming aware of your thoughts, noticing them without getting swept away by them. You can start with just a few minutes each day. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Your breath is like an anchor. It brings you back to the present moment. And when your mind wanders, which it will, don't get discouraged. Just gently guide it back to your breath. That's the practice. It's like training a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger you become. And the benefits? Reduced stress, improved focus, better sleep, greater emotional regulation. The list goes on and on. Mindfulness and meditation, they're not just for hippies anymore, man. They're for anyone who wants to level up their mental game and become the calm, focused, unshakable badass they were born to be. All right, let's talk about something that might sound simple, but is crazy powerful daily reflection. In our fast-paced world, we're always on the go, always looking ahead to the next thing. But it's crucial to take some time each day to hit the pause button and reflect on the journey so far. Think of it like a software update for your brain. It's about downloading the lessons, processing the experiences, and using that information to become a better version of yourself. So, how do you actually do it? It's simple. Set aside some time each day, maybe at the end of the day, grab your journal and just start writing. Reflect on your day, your interactions, your wins, your losses. Ask yourself some key questions. What went well today? What could I have done better? What am I grateful for? What did I learn today? By putting these thoughts and emotions down on paper, you gain clarity. You start to see patterns in your behavior, both positive and negative. You become more aware of your strengths and weaknesses, and that awareness, that's where real growth happens. Daily reflection allows you to course correct, to learn from your mistakes, and to make more intentional choices moving forward. It's like having a conversation with yourself, a check-in to see how you're doing and where you're going. And the more you do it, the more self-aware you become, the more in control of your life you feel, and the more equipped you are to handle whatever challenges come your way. So, make it a habit, man. Journal, reflect, and watch yourself transform. Stoicism teaches us to reflect on our experiences, to grow from them, and to become the best version of ourselves. All right, folks, we've been exploring Stoicism throughout this journey, and you might be curious, where did this philosophy originate? Who were these Stoic thinkers, and what can we learn from their writings? Well, Stoicism began in ancient Greece, and it's endured through the ages for a reason. These philosophers were dedicated to living a life of virtue, reason, and resilience in the face of adversity. And fortunately for us, they documented their insights. So if you're eager to delve deeper into Stoic philosophy, there are some essential texts you should read. First up, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor who practiced Stoicism. His meditations are like his personal journal, filled with wisdom on living a good life, managing stress, and finding meaning in a chaotic world. Then there's Seneca, another Roman Stoic, and his Letters from a Stoic. Seneca focused on practical philosophy, showing how to apply Stoic principles to everyday life. And if you want to go even further, check out Epictetus and his Enchiridion. This book is like a pocket guide to Stoicism, packed with short, powerful teachings on living a virtuous life. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Reading ancient texts, that sounds kind of dry, right? But trust me on this one, these books are brimming with timeless wisdom that's just as relevant today as it was centuries ago. They'll challenge your thinking, they'll help you see the world in a new light, and they'll provide you with practical tools to navigate life's ups and downs with more resilience, clarity, and inner peace. So, pick up one of these classic texts, dive in, and uncover the transformative wisdom of Stoicism for yourself. So, there you have it, folks. Your roadmap to unlocking that inner Stoic strength. Remember, it's not about being emotionless or passive. It's about taking control of your mind, your emotions, and your reactions to become the best, most resilient version of yourself. It's about embracing the good, the bad, and everything in between. It's about living a life of virtue, of purpose, and of impact. And the coolest part, it's all within your reach. So go out there, put these principles into practice, and become the best version of yourself.